News That Broke Glass, episode 28. I was going to try and do like some continuity thing where I wore the same t-shirt as the rest of this video. This little intro bit has been filmed on the fucking 23rd of December, the night before Christmas. Surprised the wrestling company's not done that, maybe one has. Anyway, lots of shit's happened in the last week. I thought I was going to have the episode out on Saturday last week, just after Blood in the Hills, because I'll go on later on, past me you'll say that. I'll try and edit out continuity, but who knows, who cares. And this is just a short little intro bit to the video, explaining stuff that's happened this week, because I've been working, as per usual. I work in hospitality, it's Christmas time. You would think the Omicrons is going to shut down all the businesses and everything, but it's not, it's made me more busy. So working 60 hours a week, getting like 1.5 days off a week. And it's difficult to try and like edit. I want to do music videos. I want to do an episode of this every week, but it's been fucking difficult. So sorry this episode has taken fucking 3 weeks to come out. I'm fucking upset about it. But anyway, we will just go over. I watched fucking GCW's Blood on the Hills. Now this event started at 4 in the morning. And I recorded the rest of this video just about 4 hours before it started. I got pretty fucking drunk at the time. I remember it, like when I was reading over the card here, I remember it vaguely. So when Ninja Mac defeats Aries, Gringo Loco, Jack Cartwheel, Jimmy Lloyd and Matt Vandegrift, I actually like that name. I vaguely remember that match. The Briscoes beat PCO and Brody King, awesome fucking match. I won't go into much detail because I was fucking pretty hammered by this time. Tony Deppen beat Nick Wayne. It's Tony Deppen, he's fucking brilliant. So is fucking Nick Wayne, by the way. Bussy defeated Chelsea Green and Matt Cardona, and Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green walked away at the end. There's like a little video of them. I think he accidentally fucking bashed her in the head with a chair or something. I forget what happened. He did hit her in the head with a chair on Impact. A fucking nice chair shot, by the way. They've quit GCW. They said, I hope the fucking stream crashes at the Hammerstein, which is fucking funny. Come on then, Nelly. And then after this match where Bussy defeated Chelsea Green and Matt Cardona, I kind of blacked out a little bit. Jonathan Gresham beat AJ Gray for the ROH title, which is the first match announced, by the way, for the Hammerstein show. Is Jonathan Gresham is defending his ROH world title against fucking Blake Christian. What's strange, the Ring of Honor title's been defended at GC fucking W between Gresham and Christian at the Hammerstein Ballroom. The world's a crazy place. It'll be a fucking good match though. Anyway, then we had Blake Christian beat Alex Zane. As I said, I'm pretty don't fucking remember any of this, but this is where Blake Christian's called out Jonathan Gresham after the match. Jacob Fatu and Matthew Justice went to a no contest. I don't remember why. And then I kind of came to for the main event, which I thought was really fucking good. Jordan Oliver did a solid. I don't like his character. I don't like the young, dumb and broke thing, but he is a fucking good wrestler, and this is like one of his first sort of like forays into death matches. No real barbed wire. There was like a big massive dive over the side. I will say that I think they should have used the barbed wire more, if that makes sense. Like I think they used a sheet of glass. There was like a board set up in the corner, and Akis Kogar like Mr. Pogoed the fire into it, and Jordan Oliver like threw him and then threw him again into the flaming board. There was like a big wire was clipped, and then Jordan Oliver did a big cutter to the outside, Akis through the wire. Akis did win, thank fuck for that. Match is long too, like half an hour, I think maybe. Well, we're in a cage match, blah blah blah. 28 minutes and 4, so not far off half an hour, Jesus Christ. But this is what I mean. The time the main event started, like, I don't want GCW to run Los Angeles. I know they sell out the fucking Ukrainian Culture Center every time, but Jesus Christ, when this main event ended for me, I was fucking drunk and it was like fucking 8 in the morning in the UK. Fuck me, man. Anyway, match is good, but I just wish they'd used barbed wire more. Like, it's barbed wire. I was even being thrown into the barbed wire, spots in the barbed wire. I'm not saying they didn't do that, but I feel like a lot of barbed wire matches now, there's a lot less barbed wire spots. They tend to use like other things, not like there's a lot like crowd brawling and things like that. Anyway, that's just my personal preference. Moving on, I also watched Night 2. I did not watch Night 1. Well, I think I vaguely did watch it, but I think this is when I was drinking, speaking to my friends and stuff. This is waiting for Blood in the Hills to start. I would think I was just gonna like watch it the next day, but then I ended up being hammered again and then working, so I was like, oh fuck. So I watched Night 2. So Mouse defeated Bam Sullivan in a rat in a cage match. It was good. There was like chicken wire, carpet strips, light tubes. There was like a mouse box thing full of thumbtacks. Really good match. Brutal fucking, there's like a light bulb in the thing. Mouse got his fucking face slammed right into it. Mouse looked really good with the light tubes. Decent fucking match. I really wish BAM won, but Mouse won. Hey ho. Then we got 6-man, Chuck Payne, Devin Moore, and Ryan Redfield defeated Adonis, Declan Grant, GG Everson. Typical get all the guys in the show match. Then we got Secondhand Smoke, which is good. They should come out to Secondhand Smoker by Moist Boys. That'd be fucking funny. Eddie Only and Gregory Iron defeated Wasted Youth, which is Marcus Mathers and Dylan McKay. It's brilliant. Eddie Only and Gregory Iron had their like pants on and thongs on and all sorts of shit. Who knows? Awesome fucking tag team. And then we got a fucking awesome match. I didn't expect Ross and Bradley against at the time the H2O tag team champions, the Lone Rangers, Cannonball and Mitch Vallon. And a light tube fucking there was like light tubes, there was cinder blocks, it was fucking brutal. There was a bit where Jeff Cannonball scoop slammed I believe it's Bradley, I got their names picked up. I believe it was it Ross or Bradley? Maybe it was Bradley. Scoop slammed them through light bulbs onto the concrete floor on the outside. There was like cinder blocks were like put on people and smashed in other cinder blocks. It was just fucking really brutal. And then the end spot was Mitch Vallon was lying on the floor, in the ring. Light bulbs put on top of him, and Ross or Bradley. I only just see them in those matches, and he done like a sort of big splash. And then I remember Neil Diamond Cut wrote on Facebook like, "So who I got to kill because they're stealing his fucking finish." It was not done as gracefully or as magically as Neil Diamond Cutter's fucking splash. I prefer his to fucking Kasai's. Hey ho. But then that match was good. Ross and Bradley are new tag team champions. Then we got Kennedy Copeland against Brandon Kirk. Kennedy getting a lot of boos. Oh yeah, by the way, this is anti-establishment IPA. Fuck the establishment, they still sell it in a supermarket. It's confusing. Anyway, this is just, you know, Merry Christmas everybody. Happy New Year and all that shit. Hopefully see some of you in the New Year. On the 22nd of fucking January if we don't get locked down in the UK again. We have more restrictions now. Thanks to our Führer, Mrs. Nicola Sturgeon. She cancelled the New Year's party. Oh my god. Anyway. Cheers to I don't know how many people are subscribed to me now. 1,245 I think it was last time I looked. I want it to be a lot more, but I'm so fucking happy for the amount of people that watch me just talk shit about wrestling and fucking my stupid music videos and my stupid music. I really fucking appreciate it. But in the new year we're gonna get even more. I want to fucking grow this channel. It's just been shit in the last 3 months because I've got a far better job but a far more difficult and time consuming job, which means I've got a lot less time to doing this, which is shit. So in the new year, I'm going to change that. Anyway, Kennedy Copeland getting booed from the crowd, Brandon Kirk being fucking Brandon Kirk, he's awesome. All the crowds fucking chanting, love the Kirks, love the Kirks, love the Kirks. I fucking love the Kirks too. So that's fucking great. Then we got Austin Luke defeat Billy Starks. Oh no, sorry we didn't. Fucking Brandon hit all his finishes, didn't like set powerbomb, the pile driver, the short arm lariat, and then fucking Kennedy Copeland rolled him up, bitch. And then he attacked Kennedy Copeland after the bell, the Kirks did. Matt Tremont ran down. Apparently there's a show on like New Year's Day or something. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So it's going to be Copeland and Tremont against the Kirks. That'll be fucking awesome. Hope he gets fucking light tubes. Then Lucky 13 defeated Drew Blood. Awesome match. Two former fucking stalwarts of like CCW and everything, two of Danny Havoc's like best pals. Great match, Lucky 13 retains the title. And then a match I think I missed or something, something happened that I missed this match. Anyway, Austin Luke defeated Billy Starks. And main event, probably one of my favourite matches of the year, the man, Bobby fucking Beverly. Steadily become probably like one of my top 3 favourite wrestlers in the world. Defeated Matt Tremont in a light tube death match. It was just bulbs and bulbs and bulbs and so many vicious like Sabu throwing chair shots, and Bobby Beverly was smacking the fuck out of Matt Tremont, giving him uranagi after uranagi, and Tremont slammed, gave him a big Beverly a big slam on the side of the ring, the hardest part of the ring, with light bulbs on it. And at the end there was like these light bulbs that were taped to a chair, and when Beverly went to swing them they all kind of moved, and I was like, oh my god, this is so dangerous, and he bashed Matt Tremont in the head with them and fucking covered Tremont for the fucking win. Awesome fucking match. Go out your way to see that. It's really good. And the chair shots to Matt Tremont's head, fuck me. So glad Tremont's back. I want to see him in ICW again. Hopefully, maybe because of that's what I was going to say. We'll move on to that. So that was the 2 little shows we'll cover. Now, just before I move on to ICW Nold's Barred stuff and GCW stuff and upcoming stuff, when this video is uploaded, I believe in the morning, I can't remember what the Japanese time difference is. If this will be out, if this show happened before my video goes up on Christmas Eve, who knows. Anyway, so on the 25th we've got Jun Kasai and Freedoms present Bloody Christmas in the Corrigan Hall. So let's just go through the matches. This card looks fucking awesome. I love Freedoms. I fucking love fucking Freedoms. So we've got a Tokyo Desert Homeless Human Closed Deathmatch. Brahmins against Kenji Fukamoto and Sushi. What the fuck? 6-man tag, we've got Jintaro, Reka, Takiyawa against Dragon Libra, Kengo and Susumu. It's difficult for me as a Scottish person to interpret all these Japanese names, certainly ones I've not seen before. Tag team match, we've got Sasaki and fucking Super Crazy are against Mammoth Sasaki and Katori, who's the guy that's wrestled... No, I think it's somebody else. Hardcore match, we have got Chai Sako, Gunso and Masashi Takeda against Masayoka, Kami and Rina Yamashita. Jesus fuck. Like, there's only like 6 matches in these cards, but it's just awesome, the amount of talent and the violence that you get on them. And it's on fucking Christmas. Fuck yeah. Happy Christmas, everybody. Happy fucking Deathmatch. King of Freedom's tag team, Barbed Wire Board, Stone, Ocean, Self-Produced Weapons Deathmatch. Tomoya Hirata, who's the big guy who's against Violento Jack in that really good fucking title match. And Toru Segura are against D.R.E.A.M, Yuki and Sakuda. Oh my god, that'll be awesome. And main event, Fluorescent Light Tubes Glass Board Alpha Deathmatch, Violento Jack against motherfucking Jun Kasai for the King of Freedom's world title. Awesome, awesome fucking shit. Then we will move on, ladies and gentlemen, to, where are we? ICW Nold's Barred Chicago is now back on February 26th, and so is the RPW show right before it. But it is not at the Summit anymore, it is at the Galley fucking Arena, which is the building where GCW held NGI 3 and held the Untouchables and held another fucking show, I believe. Fucking beautiful little venue with a big fucking balcony. What bloody memories are made in that fucking building. ICW Nold's Barred are running that show now, so that's fucking great news. Fortunate for Steve and I'm sure, but hey ho. A company from America can send me some motherfucking stuff in 2 weeks. Pretty fucking good to me, man. Anyway, we've also got another match announced for ICW Nold's Barred 21, which is January 22nd. I will be there, by the way, folks. At the Hart Ballroom in Newark, New Jersey, Ludark Shaitan is going to be fighting Mickey fucking Knuckles. This is fucking awesome fucking shit. So we've got Akira against Clint Margera. We've got John Wayne Murdoch against Reed Bentley. We've got Ludark against Mickey. And we've also got, what is the other match that we have? My god, Cruel against fucking Justin Keitel. Like, we've already got 4 fucking matches announced. Usually they just do 7. They'll need to do fucking 8 or 9 this fucking show. Because we've still got fucking Hoodfoot and the Kirks and Big fucking Joe announced. Obviously get all the fucking regulars in as well. Like, fucking crazy fucking show. So much fucking talent. And then they're going to be going to the fucking Galley Arena the next month. Fuck yeah. Till the wheels fucking fall off. Fucking love ICW Nold's Barred. They actually send shit on time, GCW. You might be running the Hammerstein, but you can't even fucking send me a t-shirt. Honestly. This country that we live in, my god. Now, what else do we have to talk about? Where are we? I've just got my notes on my phone for this little, I'd say short, probably that mean fucking half an hour or something. Because I babble crap all the time, as you people might have noticed. Where are we? So... apparently there was meant to be a match on January 7th between Lucky 13 and Drew Parker. Lucky just announced this because Drew Parker is not coming to GCW because Japan, like the UK, are now, well, I assume like the UK, are going to be doing travel restrictions because of the Omicron virus bull, fucking this, that, booster jags, cancel Hogmanay shit. So Drew Parker's going to be staying in Japan, and I'm sure there is an upcoming show, so I'm going to talk about. Anyway, His replacement for GCW's Infinity on New Year's Eve will be fucking G-Raver is now going to be fighting Akira. It was going to be Drew Parker against Akira, but now it's going to be G-Raver against fucking Akira. We've also got some matches announced for the show the next day. GCW Die for This, obviously main evented by John Wayne Murdoch against Alex Colon, which is a t-shirt. There's a t-shirt for that. Maybe going to be a poster. Have a look out for that. We've got fucking Joey Janela's against Scotty Too Hottie. What the fuck is going on? And the motherfucking Briscoes are going to be defending their World Tag Team titles against Alex Zane and Blake Christian, so fucking crazy shit, man. R.I.P. Corporal Kirchner, Super Leatherface from Wing and FMW, passed away today. So that's two big fucking names from not even Deathmatch Wrestling so far for Jimmy Rave. Going to speak about him later on, so rest in peace to Jimmy Rave as well. Sad news for the wrestling community and the deathmatch community for Super Leatherface and Jimmy fucking Rave. Two legends. Also, Tracy Smothers is now going to be inducted the day before, the 22nd, same night as ICW, into the Indie Hall of Fame. Legend. Fucking one of the best ever. I love Tracy fucking Smothers. He's not said who he's been inducted by, but he's now going to be in the Hall of Fame. So anyway, that's the little update for the upcoming video. I plan to do a video on New Year's Day to be uploaded and done on New Year's Day, which will be a top 10 matches and top 10 wrestlers of the year. And then the next episode will be episode 30, which will have finally, I know I've said this so many countless times now, but I've genuinely just not had any fucking time to sleep or eat. There's so much fucking working and drinking fucking going on. New intro, new logo, new setup for the show. I want to do stuff, I want to interview people, I want to have people on the podcast. I want to get your fucking ideas and input. Just to grow the channel more and put more and more time and effort into the channel. It's never going to grow if I don't put more effort in. And I've just not had the time because of fucking Christmas. And all you cunts out there eating in the restaurants and everything. You take away time for people like me. Anyway, Merry Christmas. The rest of the video will be past me talking. But you'll understand. So Merry Christmas. Happy New Year and all that shit. And the next video will be New Year's Day with my top 10 matches and top 10 wrestlers of 2021. And no deathmatch, no life. Keep watching the video for reviews and all sorts of fucking shit. Happy New Year! Woo! Welcome finally again to an episode that I thought was going to be like 18 days ago. But I've been working like 65 hours a week. I wake up like 7 in the morning, I leave the house at 8, I travel an hour to work, I work 13 hours, and then I come home for an hour's travel. And then the next day is just the same. Then I get one day off and my girlfriend wants to fucking do stuff and I don't have time to watch IWA Mid-South's Double Dutch Death Tournament. Which is bullshit. But now, unfortunately, my girlfriend has got COVID. So she is self-isolating her sisters because she found out she had it there. So now I've taken PCRs and lateral flows and everything. I don't have COVID. But thanks to the genius of our government, I have to self-isolate for 10 days because I was in her bubble. So I'm now not getting paid to fucking go to work for a fucking week. So come on then, Nelly, come on. So for the last few days, I've just like slept all day because I've not had the opportunity to sleep. Well, like 4 or 5 hours sleep a night, slept all day. And I've watched fucking shitloads of fucking wrestling. Watched all the IWA stuff, I watched fucking D.R.E.A.M, I watched Rise and Hull, I watched the main event, watched H2O, watched GCW. Look at this, ICW No Holds Barred, new fucking like notepad thing. Handy for me. And there's like a little mini one somewhere, where the fuck is it? You know, if Colombo was an ICW fan, and if you are a fan of Colombo, I salute you, because I fucking love Colombo. Anyway, we'll just get this episode started because there's been a lot of bullshit and a lot of bickering and back-chatting about buildings. Buildings is the big fucking thing, not the wrestler that fucking Glenn Gilberti came up called Building, which I think is quite funny. But, you know, it's fucking stupid, but who cares? Anyway, there's a lot of fucking hatred online between GCW, well, Stephen I and Danny DeManto about the Chicago show that was meant to be at the Summit in Illinois. There's also fucking IWA. We'll get into that, that's a big discussion. I've got notes on my phone. IWA Mid-South are having to go through lots and lots of bullshit with their new IWA Wrestling Centre. Ian Rotten's basically saying he's fucking done with running shows. I assume they'll be back because it's IWA. They need to go through all these hoops and all this red tape, so they're not running. They were meant to be running Mystery Deathmatch. They had one of them last year. No, this year? Last year? Then a Mystery Deathmatch show where like nobody knew who was on the card, nobody knew what the matches were, and they turned it. It was a good show. I've got a highlights video thing on YouTube for it. Fucking hell. I'll show you what's in this box in a minute. Oh, for fuck's sake. See, this is the thing as well, is my friends are now drinking and I'm not out, so now they're gonna phone me and pester me. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, and Rise was running, I got the Rise t-shirt, I got this Rise t-shirt for £4. Rise was running a show in fucking Hull, and they couldn't, for some reason, they ran it at the Welly in Hull on the 10th of December. Main event was fucking awesome, we'll go to talk about that in a little bit. Something happened with the building, they didn't have a ring, so it was a no ring show. But the main thing that we're going to talk about, if I could turn my fucking phone off to do not disturb so I don't get fucking phone calls because my friends are dickheads. Right, so basically, let's just go into it. Where is the information? So, ICW Nosebard announced that they were going to be running Chicago at Summit Park, Illinois, the place where NGI 6 was this year. Holds maybe 400 or 500 people. I don't think it will sell out. Oh, everybody's going, oh, they'll only get so many people. ICW Nosebard have been running decent crowds. They had decent crowds in Texas, they had decent crowds in fucking Chattanooga, and they are actually going to go back to Chattanooga on, if I could get the information, on the March 11th and 12th at the TW Arena. We're returning to Chattanooga, Tennessee, for I assume NHB 23 in the Pit 7, I would think. Anyway, so ICW Nosebard we're going to be running February 26th at the Summit Park, and RPW Ruthless Pro Wrestling we're going to be running in the afternoon. It's going to be like a double header like they had at the Deathmatch Circus. But now that's not happening, but apparently the venue said a week ago, according to Brett Lauderdale, there's a lot of like back chatting and infighting and bitchiness going on about all this shit. Buildings, bullshit, man. Anyway, the venue basically said this show's not happening a week ago, according to Brett Lauderdale, according to the venue. Apparently ICW Nosebard, according to Steve and I, they booked the show without asking the building, which seems silly. I don't really know what, I'm just a Mark fan, but I love fucking ICW and I love Deathmatch Wrestling. And I thought that show would be really, really good. I like that arena. It's not as good as the other fucking venue that GCW and that used to run in Chicago. What the fuck is it called? I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, so they did this. Brett Lauderdale said, "Oh, we wouldn't." What did he say? He said, "Summit Park, blah blah blah." I was told the management that it was not us, and was told how to find information about the event. And Brett Lauderdale said, "At no time have we threatened to pull any business from Summit Park, nor do we have any business in Summit Park. I appreciate people are frustrated, but we have far bigger priorities in business to worry about than who's running events in Summit Park." You know, if he's got such big business, why even write that? But Danny DeManto's take on it was, we will no longer be able to run this event due to management fearing a past client would cut future business off, therefore tickets won't be going on sale. I will say as well, it's not as if they've actually sold any tickets. The tickets didn't even go on sale. Like, they're just going to find another venue. It's not as if they've sold out, you know, they've sold fucking 250 tickets and everyone's like, oh no, we're going to have to give refunds back. Oh, we're going to run it. They've not even sold tickets for it yet. It's not that big of a deal. And then Stephen I, the guy who does the podcast with Alex Colon, he's an independent contractor, but he basically works for GCW because of the podcast. He just basically wrote this big thing, I'll put it here. Danny is an outright lying to cover their own incompetence, they blah blah blah. Basically saying that they did this in the Bloodshed, they did it in Erie, Pennsylvania, and then someplace in Ohio. Blah blah blah. They're undercutting talent, running venues by not cleaning the place, mentioning the Showboat. Apparently people from the Showboat have said that's not true. It just seems to be a lot of like bitterness and anger between Stephen I and Danny DeManto and ICW and GCW, and I mean, we've got Kevin Gill obviously. I mean, this must be Kevin Gill being a character when he's ranting and raving about John Wayne Murdoch. I'll go on to talk about that. What else has Stephen I said? No backup plans, forcing guys to literally wrestle in dirt. You can't even have a tarp. I don't know what show he's referring to. What show he's referring to the wrestling in dirt? Does he mean in the Sandlot ones? I don't know what he means. Anyway, making people choose sides. Apparently, according to Stephen I, that Akira was meant to be in TOS 6 instead of G-Raver, but he was told to pick a side, but now Akira works for GCW and ICW, so that doesn't make any sense. And running a horrible merch business, Stephen I says, sending people the wrong shit and ghosting them. I have been buying stuff from fucking ICW and Old Bard for fucking ages. The first t-shirt I ever bought was the Deathmatch drive-through, the grey t-shirt. And since then, I've subsequently pretty much bought stuff from ICW and Old Bard every month or 2 months. I've stopped buying stuff from GCW because I've ordered t-shirts and I've ordered stuff and they take fucking 2, 3, 4 months to arrive. They're not the right size, they fucked up orders. Sometimes I've just not had anything. I can't remember what t-shirt it was. I ordered some fucking t-shirt and a poster and I've never once seen it. And I think, oh, I live in Scotland. Oh, it's fine. It's alright, I'll get over it. But, you know, ICW, I get stuff. Like, for example, this poster. Well, this poster, this fucking notepad. I got some, what else did I get? I got Danny DeManto's t-shirt. I finally got his t-shirt eventually sent through. Problems with Royal Mail was what I was told at the post office. I was like, why did this take so fucking long? It's been in the UK for ages. It was stuck in London. Oh, problems with Royal Mail. That doesn't really mean anything. Anyway, but yeah, Steve and I seen the problems with the... I've had a lot more problems with GCW's merchandise stuff rather than ICW's merchandise stuff, which I think is a top rate shipping, promotion. I love it because I love death matches. GCW doesn't really do death matches that much anymore. But tonight, I'm going to be watching fucking Blood in the Hills, and I'm not... It starts at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. It starts at 4 AM here in the fucking UK. And I am going to watch that show because I want to see Atticus Cogar in a no-rope fucking barbed wire match. That show will finish at like fucking 8 AM for me. Luckily, because of COVID situations, I'm in the house, but come on. I love fucking deathmatch wrestling. So it's all this fucking bitterness and stuff between Steve and I and Danny DeManto. It's ridiculous. I'll obviously be siding with ICW Knowles Bar because I've had nothing but good experiences with them. I enjoy their product because I like death matches more. But it's very, very petty and all this bullshit with the buildings and everything. It's just people just snapping at each other. I mean, can we not just get along? Can everybody not get along? I want GCW to succeed. I want to do more death matches. I mean, they're running the Hammerstein. You know, I mean, the Hammerstein's probably not going to be... I mean, there's not going to be any death matches, so... I'm going to be travelling to fucking New York, New Jersey for ICW Knowles Bards 21. I will not be travelling to the Hammerstein Ballroom. I kind of pick the shows that I want to go and see because I like death matches. Whereas tonight I'm staying up to watch GCW because there isn't any other fucking shows on. I mean, there's H2O's on. But I'm going to watch H2O Night 1, Night 2. I'm going to probably do a review of Blood in the Hills tomorrow. I might just do a short little video because I'm sitting in the house and not really doing fucking anything. Not really back at work until Tuesday. So I might just do a short little review of that. Oh, the production value of my podcast is awfully good, isn't it? I might just do a little review of just that show, and then I might do the H2Os on the Sunday or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, moving on from all this building bullshit. Hopefully ICW find a new building and run a show. Hopefully Steve and I and Alex Clone have their nice little lovely podcast that I won't be paying for. And hopefully everybody's just happy and we go into 2022, everybody all being friends and promoting deathmatch wrestling. Because we don't need all this fighting. We don't need all the fighting. Come on, guys. Come on. So last night I watched GCW So Alive. I didn't watch So High. They need to come up with some better names because they're confusing in my brain. Show was alright. Show was alright. I did enjoy it, but I mean, Jesus Christ. Can we shorten the length of some of these fucking matches? My God. The show was like 3 hours. Obviously this is the fucking replay on Fight. so it's kind of the intermission. But it was 3 hours, like, that's an average show, but fuck me. Every match like fucking 15 minutes. I'm like, Jesus, just have a little bit shorter matches. First match, Joey Janela ASF, exactly 15 minutes, was great. But then the next match, Tony Deppen against Flamita, who's the guy wearing sort of red Mexican guy, I think. I don't think I've seen him before, unless he's been at other GCW shows. He was really good. Then we got Atticus Jordan Oliver. See, the Tony Deppen and Atticus Cogar matches, shorter, nicer, nice little break. And then we got fucking Blake Christian against Jack Carter. It was like 20 fucking minutes. But anyway, it's just a lot of matches that went really, really long. And it was just like, by the end of the show, like I couldn't even remember what the first match was. And it was only 3 hours. Anyway, Joey Janela beats ASF. Match was awesome. There was massive dives to the outside. I like that building in Texas, the Irving Arena. I want somebody to like climb up the ropes. Like, you know, this sort of like net rope things. Do a spot off them. I don't know, maybe it's not safe. We wouldn't want wrestlers to be doing things that aren't safe now, would we? Tony Deppen against Flamita, that match was good, but there's so many false finishes in these matches, Jesus Christ. Tony Deppen won with the flying knee for that match. It's great. This is just going to be quick, because I've got fucking all these shows to go over, and I can barely even remember them because I'm fucking sleep deprived. I've had too much sleep. I'm not even sleep deprived, I've had too much sleep, and now I'm like, every day I've been at home now, I've like woke up at like 1 in the afternoon, I've had food, and then I've had a nap, like an old man. It's fucking ridiculous. Then we had Atticus Cogar against Jordan Oliver. This match, no contest. Atticus started attacking the referees, skewered one of the referees. He gave Jordan Oliver a headlock driver on the ramp. He said, "Me and you, Blood in the Hills, which is tonight. No rope barbed wire. This is the reason I'm staying up till 8 o'clock in the morning." And it's not my love of Game Changer Wrestling, although I do love the company. It's because I love Atticus Cogar and I want to see him kill Jordan Oliver and no rope barbed wire. And then he held his fucking face over one of the pyro machines. And he sparked all the pyro in his face. And he threw a fireball at him as well. A fireball! 2021. Hooray! Oh, you're so cute, Navy. Oh, my cat's a good cat. Then we got a match that was too long. Too many false finishes. Too many Spanish flies for me in this show as well. There's every match there's a Spanish fly. Jesus Christ. Reverse Spanish flies, reverse Ranas. I was like, Jesus fuck. Just move after move after move. Blake Christian making his debut, who was in WWE for he got like signed and then he got sacked because WWE's a pile of shit. Fuck them. Against Jack Cartwheel, good match, but Jesus, 20 minutes. By the end of it, I was like, I didn't even remember what like, the last spot was before the fucking last thing. I'm sure he beat him with like a rolling 450 like double stomp thing. Decent match, but Jesus Christ, 20 minutes was. Next match, we got probably one of the best matches of the night. Oh no! I'm confusing myself. Sorry. It was a decent match. Second Gear Crew, AJ and Matthew Justice against Alex Colon and Sadika. Good. No light. I think there was like light tubes at the start. Like Alex Colon hit himself in the head with a light tube, and then it was just like chairs and doors. There was lots of like vicious chair shots to the head. There was a bit where Sadika had a chair. She blasted Matthews. She blasted fucking AJ Gray. She hit Alex Colon by mistake. She got concertoed with 2 chairs. And then they did, Second Gear Crew did their Doomsday device finisher and bashed Alex Colon right in the head with a chair. Second Gear Crew won. Good match. I mean, you know, it's Alex Colon and Sadika. You want some tubes and glass, but hey ho, it's GCW. You only get that once a night. Then we got a 6-way scramble, which I thought was decent, but again, 15 minutes. Just all these matches don't need to be that long. Fuego del Sol, Deranged, who I remember from back in like way back when. In Ring of Honor in like 2002, 2003, fuck me. Surprised that guy's still fucking going. Drago Kid, who people were saying like he looked like a child. He's really fucking good, lots of flips and dives and jumps. Gringo Loco, Nick Wayne, and Sam Stackhouse, who was at GCW's, was it a Texas show or a Las Vegas show? He was the guy that came out when Matt Cardona was dressed as like Vince McMahon, I think. No Matt Cardona on this show. He's going to be on the show tonight. This match was good. Sam Stackhouse was fucking awesome. Everybody was fucking really good. But then again, 15 minutes as well. Like just spot after spot after spot after move. There's a bit where like, what's his name? Fuego del Sol like climbed up this pole, like one of the roof support poles, and like he slipped down it. And he managed to climb up, and he did like a moonsault off like the fans' feet. And then Gringo Loco dived out at the same time. It was good, and then Fuego del Sol won. Decent match, but it's a scramble. They're just move, finish. Another scramble. You know what I mean? It's just There's scrambles every show, and they kind of announce them like, whoa, it's a scramble, and you're like, whoa, because you get to see all these moves. But you see all these fucking moves in every other match. There's no sort of like progression of these wrestlers, you know what I mean? Anyway, then we got probably one of my favourite matches of the night, again, 15 minutes. Jesus. The Briscoes against Dante Leon and Ninja Mac. This match was awesome. Fucking go out your way to see it. I would highly recommend getting the show just for this match. Briscoes are great. Dante Leon and Ninja Mac fucking put up a hell of a fight. There was 630s and just, I can't even do it justice. There's so many fucking spots and so many bumps and like chair shots and just, there's a bit where Ninja Mac got hit in the head with a chair and it like stuck on his head and nearly ripped his mask off. It's fucking good. Watch that fucking match. Then we got the semi-main event. They were like, oh, we have to put on John. They're like begrudgingly saying that John Wayne Murdoch and Jimmy Lloyd was in the main event because they're using weapons. They can clean the ring. You can put on a death match whenever you want. You can just clean the ring. You know? Sometimes companies like RPW, which had a really good show, which I'll talk about, which was Boiling Point, they did their tag team tournament. I won't go over all that, but they had a barbed wire match first. You know, you can have a death match whenever. You just have to clean up the stuff. You don't have to have it in the main event just because you're lazy and you don't have to clean up till the end. You know? Oh, this Thunder Rosa and Alley Cat should be the main event, but they want to play with weapons. Fuck off, honestly. Anyway, Thunder Rosa and Alley Cat was good, both from Texas. Decent. I thought Ali Catch was going to win. Thunder Rosa won. Match went 20 minutes. Fucking at this point I was like, what was the fucking opener? Like the opener was ASF against Joey Janela, which was awesome, but like by this point I was like drained. I was like, Jesus Christ. And then we got the main event. John Wayne Murdoch, Jimmy Lloyd, Light Tubes death match. Great match. Get to see the Duke, John Wayne Murdoch, the man, the American Deathmatch champion. They would never mention that in fucking commentary though. Kevin Gill needs to shut the fuck up when John Wayne Murdoch's wrestling because he's just like, I think he's a piece of shit and blah blah blah. I don't even know if it's meant to be a character, but like for somebody that's like not watched the show, like it's just somebody who's just randomly never seen GCW and they're trying to watch that and think, what? Fucking good match. There was fire. There was like a sort of psycho driver through a door that was on fire. There was lots of light tube shots. John Wayne Murdoch got hit in the head by a fucking gusset and he was pissing blood. Decent match. Joey Murdoch won. I think he gave him a Deep South Destroyer off the top, and then he gave him a Brainbuster. Like it was on a door with light tubes on it. The light tubes didn't break. Then he gave him a Brainbuster through the tubes, and he won. And then Alex Colon came out at the end, attacked him, and KG was fucking coming in his pants, saying, "Yeah, fuck you, John Wayne Murdoch, blah blah blah. This is what it's like to blah 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 when you attack somebody after a thing." And Alex Colon said, "Take this back to your boss, blah blah blah." And they're gonna fight on day one. Day one, the pay-per-view that is on New Year's Day, on the same day as Day One. Sorry, their show's not called Day One. WWE's is called Day One. GCW's at the Showboat, main event, Cologne, Johnny Murdoch, be a fucking great match, two of the best in the world. It's on New Year's Day though, which I think is going to hamper ticket sales, because people are writing that online. I was talking to a lot of people online about this, and they're all saying like, how's it not sold out yet? It's on New Year's fucking Day. Who the fuck wants to watch wrestling on New Year's Day? I mean, I do. But like normal people have got like New Year's Eve plans, New Year's Day plans. They're all hungover as fuck. They're all out partying. They want to fucking go to a wrestling show. Think of the fucking cost of travel. Just like I do not understand New Year's Day, New Year's Eve or Day shows. It just seems bizarre to me. Anyway, I mean it'll be fucking good. It's Alex Colon, John Wayne Murdoch. I will be watching it on New Year's Day, hungover as fuck. But hey ho, that was GCW So Alive. Watch the main event, watch the Briscoes against Dante Lee and Ninja Mac, watch Joey Janela against the ASF. A lot of the other matches are good, but they're all very, very long. Tony Deppin's match is good, and the Kogar thing was funny for Jordan Oliver getting his face all burned. Then, I watched H2O's last November. Oh, I watched this first, but, you know, here we are. So, H2O last November, I watched this, good show. Mark Angel against Jimmy Lyon was the first match. There was light tubes. Jimmy Lyon got hit in the face, and like I think he got an injury in his eye, because I've seen him with like an eye patch after it. The match was kind of like, just, he kept wrestling, so fair play to fucking Jimmy Lyon. Dude's a tough motherfucker. But like his eye looked like it was fucked, and like the match kind of ended like quite abruptly. So I hope he's okay. I think he's going to be fighting tonight or tomorrow for H2O's Last Christmas, or Merry Effing Christmas, I think. They have a show tonight and they have a show tomorrow. I'll probably watch them one after another because I'm recording this, and obviously then Blood in the Hills is on. So, and the match they're having tonight or tomorrow is Taipei Deathmatch, so he must be okay. But anyway, match was odd, but just obviously Jimmy got hurt. Next match we got Alex Stretch, who's a guy who I think is quite entertaining. He's not fucking Herzog. Get fucking Herzog more places. Fucking Herzog's fucking awesome. My god, we're going to talk about him later as well. Alex Stretch and Drew Blood against the Lone Rangers, Jeff Cannibal and Mitch Vallon. Number one contendership match. Not much to say about this match. Lone Rangers won. I didn't enjoy it. Probably one of the weaker matches in the show. I don't know why. It was just strange. Then we got a 10-man tag team elimination, basically a Survivor Series match. Adonis, Bam Sullivan, Gigi Everson and the Kirks, Brandon Casey, defeated Aiden Bale, Mouse, White Trash Forever. So that's Bruce Gray, Ron Mathis and Tyler Vox. This match was alright. I'm sure Bam Sullivan was the first one to get eliminated. It was like all of the other team was still there, but Mouse was the last one left, and Mouse managed to eliminate all these people. And I believe Bam Sullivan runs in and attacks Mouse, and then Mouse got eliminated. I cannot remember for the life of me who the survivor was. Was it Casey Kirk? I think was maybe the last person in the sole survivor. I want to say it's Casey Kirk. I can't fucking remember. Anyway, but I remember Bam Sullivan runs in and fucks over Mouse. And Mouse is like the sole survivor. He's beaten all these people. He's survived all this shit. Hello, Nelly. And Bam Sullivan runs in and attacks him. So they're going to have another match tomorrow night. Or, yes, what is it? Nelly, come on. Then we got Bobby Beverly against Devin Moore. A match I was really looking forward to. Match was alright. It was kind of stupid. Like, it ended with Declan Grant, I think, coming out. And, like, attacking Devin Moore. And Devin Moore was outside, like, shouting at him. And then he got counted out, and you're like, ugh. Like, that was a match I was really looking forward to, and the finish was kind of flat. Then we got a really good match. Chuck Payne, Declan Grant, and G Raver in a three-way. G Raver fucking dove like a fucking, like an eagle off the top of like the crow's nest type thing onto the two guys. This match was awesome. There's like trash can lids and chairs and a shopping cart, and fuck me, Declan Grant took some amount of fucking bumps in that match. If you're gonna watch last November, I'd recommend watching this match. Really good. I don't like Chuck Payne as much without his mask. I think he's got a lot more mystique and a lot more sort of aura about him when he's got his mask. Anyway, Chuck Payne defeats Declan Grant and G Raver, but my god, the bumps fucking Declan Grant was taking were fucking insane in that match. Then we got a match, H2O tag team titles, Bradley and Ross defeated H2O, Eddie Only and Gregory Irons. The match was okay. Eddie Only and Gregory Irons are awesome. All H2O are fucking awesome. But they got beaten by, you know, they're pushing this young tag team. Anyway, whatever. Then we got Kennedy Copeland, was in a four-way. I can't remember how it was set up to be a four-way. Copeland, Austin Luke, Billy Starks, Marcus Mathers. I cannot remember much of what happened in this match. I remember dives. And I remember a woman coming out at the end to give Marcus Mathers a letter like she's done in the past. I don't fucking know. The match was good. I'd watch it. These young fucking kids. Apparently Billy Starks and Marcus Mathers go out with each other. Who knew? Who cares? Kennedy Copeland won, kept her hybrid title. The match was alright. Austin Luke fucking healing out, you know, it's decent match. I'd watch that. Then we got probably the second best match of the night apart from the main event. Lucky 13 against Atticus Kogar for the Danny Havoc hardcore title. This match was awesome, go your way to watch it. Lots of big dumps. Fucking Lucky did a big massive sent onto the outside through a bed of chairs. There was skewers, there was a bin, there was fucking chairs. Atticus Kogar fucking pulled the Danny Havoc fucking like banner down and put it on the floor, wiped his own blood in it, and fucking headlock driver Lucky 13 into it. And he kicked out at 1. Oh my god. And then Lucky 13 won, and it was an emotional moment. Shame for Atticus Kogar, but Lucky 13 wins the Danny Havoc hardcore title. Danny Havoc's in-laws, I think, his late girlfriend's in-laws came in the ring, everyone was hugging and crying and everything. Very, very emotional moment, very, very good moment. Very happy for Lucky 13. Very good match, heated match. Then the main event, we got Matt Tremont's first match after he was burned alive by Osashi Onita. No barbed wire lumberjack match. This match was fucking really good. There's lumberjacks on the 4-4 on one side, the H2O guys on the other side. Matt's thrown out beating up the H2O guys. Ricky's thrown out, they're all thrown to the wire. Light tubes came out, Ricky Shane Page is blasted with fucking light tubes. And Matt Tremont was saying, this is for my dog Sully, this is for Jeff Cannonball, this is for H2O, this is for Danny Havoc. Beating him to fuck the light tubes. It was like, Ricky Shane Page didn't get that much offense in, it was more just like cathartic for like Matt Tremont to just beat the fuck out of him with light tubes. Then eventually a massive, huge bundle of light tubes came out. Death Valley Driver, Matt Tremont wins the motherfucking H2O Championship. It was great. After the match, Ricky Shane Page was going to hand the belt to Matt Tremont. Akis Kogar went fucking mental at Ricky Shane Page. The dissolution of H2O. Good, fucking get Akis to fucking turn on him. He should have fucking turned on Ricky Shane Page anyway. Should have done it fucking ages ago. Anyway, Ricky Shane Page and Matt Tremont hug. Matt Tremont does a speech. A lovely fucking speech as he always fucking does. He's Matt Tremont, one of the best fucking pros in the business. Basically saying this is H2O's title. And the January shows, there's going to be a tournament, an 8-man tournament for the belt. He was basically saying this was a long story, we told with all emotion, blah blah blah. Thank you Ricky Shane Page. This was for Danny Havoc. And he vacated the title as soon as he won it. So we're going to get a new title tournament. And an awesome match, and an awesome end to storyline, and a match that he announced, which is going to be fucking tomorrow night, Saturday night. It's going to be fucking Matt Tremont against Bobby fucking Beverly. I cannot fucking wait for that. I hope there's fucking light tubes. Fucking awesome. So H2O's last November was good. Wasn't a fan of a lot of the matches. I've watched the main event, watched Lucky Atticus, watched Chuck Payne, Declan, G Raver, and watch the first match. Even though it's a little bit cringeworthy with the eye thing, it's still a good match because like Jimmy Lyon's a tough motherfucker. But half the stuff I wasn't that interested in, half the stuff I was. Check out the match as I said. Anyway, moving on. I watched the Rise show in Hull. No ring, no rules. Well, I say I watched the show. I've not watched the full show. I think it's only 3 matches, according to a cage match anyway. We had Lou Nixon against Dara Diablo. Michael Caden was against Darko. And I saw the main event, which is Big fucking Joe against Leo Darwin. It was meant to be for the Rise world title. Darwin came down and says, I'm not fucking defending my belt. Fuck you people. I had to be paid double to come down here. So it's no ring. They had like the British, like, and if you're not from the UK, like the sort of barriers that they have when they're like fixing the roads and shit all around the ring. Loads of light tubes. So basically it was for just for Big Show's hardcore title. It's an awesome fucking match. Light tubes, light tubes, light tubes. Throw them into light tubes in the crowd. Throw them into the barriers. They went outside. There's a bit where fucking Darwin got thrown over like a railing outside into the street. The fucking Popo, the fucking 5-0, the pigs drove past. And Big fucking Joe's like, nah, let the police go past, let the police go past. And it's like, holy shit, they're gonna fucking stop them. They're fucking brawling in the streets, doing DDTs in the streets and shit. It was fucking, oh, it was so good. And they had problems with that fucking building too, because they couldn't get a ring or something, I don't know. But then the match ended in a fucking kebab shop. Fucking Darwin's getting fucking curry sauce squirted in his face, and he got like tombstoned onto the ground. And Big Joe beat Darwin, but he did not win the Rise fucking world title, which I'm very, very happy about. But he did fucking beat Darwin, so I mean it's a show, it's December, it's to send the crowd home happy. Darwin's still the champion, awesome fucking match, one of the fucking weirdest, like, ending in a kebab shop with curry sauce and everything. It was fucking crazy. Anyway, I'm drinking IPAs tonight because I'm going to get fucking drunk. So yeah, I mean, when that comes up on Patreon, I would highly recommend watching it. You can watch all the highlights of the Rise fucking YouTube thing. What do we have next? So, Deathmatch Down Under hosted D.R.E.A.M, the first ever Deathmatch tournament in Australia. Can't wait for fucking Scotland to have its first ever Deathmatch tournament. I think next year I might actually try and do something to try and push forward that narrative, because I would really, really like that to happen. Because I don't like travelling. I don't want to travel to America. I don't want to travel to Japan. I mean, I will, and I do, and I love fucking the deathmatch shows. I hate fucking travelling. Have some death matches in fucking Scotland, a fucking tournament, a fucking company, you know? Anyway, a boy can dream. Maybe his dreams will become reality. Anyway, so we got the first match. We had Light Tube Lunacy. We had Joel Bateman defeated York. Apparently this was like one of York's first death matches. He did fucking really, really well. Big fucking sentons and shit. Love this match. I'll just go over short little snippets of these matches. This tournament's fucking awesome. The production value's fucking great. The commentary team's fucking great. The banners, the stage, the settings, the weapons, the setups, the ref. Everything is on point. It's fucking great. Deathmatch Down Under is a fucking great company. So go on IW fucking TV, go on Smart Mark fucking Video, buy the fucking Blu-rays. Same with fucking Rise's Games of Death is on fucking Smart Mark. So is fucking Kumite Combat Wrestling is on fucking IWTV. Support these fucking companies, please. Anyway, next match we got Guido against Atticus Whitaker. This match was good. Guido won, unsurprisingly. Fans bring the weapons. Then we got a match with Cactuses as Mad Dog defeated Vixen. This match was great. Mad Dog does such a fucking good leg drop. Awesome. Then we got quarterfinals, Jack in the Box Deathmatch. Callum Butcher defeated Damien Rivers. This match was, well, I mean, these are all quarterfinals, sorry. Callum Butcher's like a rising fucking star in Deathmatch. Can't wait for him to come to the US or come to the UK or people to go over there to fight him because he's fucking money. Got a great fucking look as well. I think Damien Rivers had beat him before Callum Butcher managed to beat him. Just brutal fucking matches. The first round match was like, holy fuck, brutal fucking. They've got the fucking skinny tubes like we've got fucking in the UK too. You Americans have no idea how lucky you are, honestly. Then we got a fucking semi-final, ladders and light tubes, as Mad Dog was defeated by Callum Butcher. This match was fucking awesome. Mad Dog did a fucking massive leg drop off the top of the thing through light tubes into Callum Butcher. Sick fucking match. Really, like, go your way to just watch this whole tournament. It's fucking really good. Then, what else did we have? Joe Bateman defeated Guido in a Thuggery Boards death match. I don't really remember too much about this, but I remember it being fucking, like, sick. I did not watch the tag team match, the non-tournament match, I will admit. I was mildly intoxicated, as you can probably tell by me not really saying that much about the show. I do remember like spots and bumps. I remember pretty much most of the main event, which I'll talk about now. We had Callum Butcher against Joe Bateman. Light tubes, panes of glass. Did the fucking Big Japan fucking shark cage. Callum Butcher I think got drop kicked into that. There was panes of glass. There was they did a spot off the top where I think Callum Butcher got kicked or punched off the top that fell through a pane of glass. There was a fucking weed whacker, got put in the fucking Joe Bateman's back. It was fucking awesome. It was just, from just the minute it started, it was just brutal, violent, awesome fucking match. And they're wrestling in fucking Australia where it's hot as motherfucking shit. Callum Butcher won. He is now the first inaugural Australian Deathmatch champion. And hopefully we get the American Deathmatch champion against the Australian Deathmatch champion sometime next year. Please, Danny. Tournament was fucking awesome. Highly go your way to watch it. Support the company. It was fucking great. I'm going to get myself a Deathmatch Down Under t-shirt. All the way over here to like my Rise t-shirt. This was £4. £4 this cost me when I was at Outlaw Cup. What a bargain. Anyway, fucking tournament was great. I was fucking drunk when I watched it. Just watch the whole thing. I mean, the tag match is probably good too, but I just didn't watch it because I didn't have time. Then we move on. And I watched this very, very fucking drunk as well. So I am not going to say barely anything about this show. Because I don't fucking remember. I had to watch night 2 of this again because I was that fucking drunk. Anyway, it's IWA Mid-South's King of the Death matches against Pro Wrestling Trainwreck Southern Sickness Cup. Night 1, this was the 5th of November in Southside Turners. These shows were fucking great. So what do we have? First match, Jake Chris against Nick Wayne, no contest. Tag team match, I don't think I watched any of this. I think I just started watching the tournament. Orn Vite defeats Akira, so we finally get this match that we don't get in ICW. Tank defeats the Carver. What else do we have? Amazing Maria defeated Insane Lane, iced out death match. Satu Jin defeats Rebecca Payne. I genuinely do not fucking remember any of these matches. I feel so bad. The only match I do fucking remember is the match that I was drunk because I watched this and I watched Death Roll Something Around Me in the same day, in the same night. Was that Kevin Giza against Dale Patricks on night 1 of the Southern Sickness Cup against King of the Death matches was fucking 10 out of fucking 10. I remember I was fucking drunk. I just remember watching it. I remember the passion. I remember the fucking bumps. I remember the violence. I just would say, watch that fucking match because for all these matches I watched in these two shows, I remember vague things. I remember Tank and the Carver, kinda. I remember Aeroboy against Eric Dillinger. Eric Dillinger's fucking very underrated. Eric Ryan against Reed Bentley. Eric Ryan fucking beat Reed Bentley. Fuck yeah for that. And I remember the main event, John Wayne Murdoch against JC Rotten, World Series of Pain Deathmatch. But I will just say that for this night one of that, Kevin Giza against Dale Patricks was fucking like match of the year level sort of fucking deathmatch. Loved it. Loved it. And they're tag team champions as well. Now, night 2 I remember vaguely better because I watched this the day after. I think I tried to watch the start of this. This was like right before I went to bed. I tried to watch the night 2 of Southern Sickness Cup, Pro Wrestling Trainwreck. Southern Sickness Cup against King of the Death matches. Anyway, night 2. Orin Vite defeats Sato Jin. I thought this match was There was a cool spot where Sato Jin threw a fucking big pane of glass at Orin Vite and smashed it over his head. That was cool. Orin Vite wins. I don't know, like, they seem to like push Orin Vite in IWA Mid-South and Pro Wrestling Trainwreck to the moon. I think Sato Jin should have fucking won that match. But who am I? I'm just a man who drinks fucking Warhorse Pale Ales at fucking midnight waiting on a no-rope barbed wire match that'll probably come on at 7:30 in the morning. Anyway, match was alright. Sato Jin should have won. I'm just a Sato Jin mark. Then we got Eric Ryan against Amazing Maria. This is fucking good. Eric Ryan is a godsend. Eric Ryan is fucking awesome. Hope he gets well soon. Really, really want to see him back in action because he's had his surgery and everything. Support Eric fucking Ryan. Give him money on fucking PayPal. He's one of the best in the fucking world. He deserves our help. Then we got John Wayne Murdoch against Tank. A rematch from... Well, I mean, this would have been... Would this have been... So that is 20th. No, this would have been the first match that happened. The one at ICW No Holds Barred for the American Deathmatch title in Tennessee would have been the rematch of this. I thought this match was good, quite short. John Wayne Murdoch and Tank. I think Tank tapped. I think. To John Wayne Murdoch's sort of leg cross-face submission thing. It's awesome. Always good to see Tank. Always good to see the Reverend. Reverend's fucking awesome. Love those two guys. Two of my fucking favourites. John Wayne Murdoch won. Tank basically thanked Ian Rotten at the end of it. Because I think it's been the first time that Tank's been back in like IWA for like many years. John Wayne Murdoch wins obviously. But good match. Tank putting over John Wayne Murdoch. Putting over Ian Rotten at the end. Then we got Kevin Giza, who's fucking one of the most underrated fucking deathmatch workers in the fucking world. Defeats Aeroboy. Aeroboy had a really fucking cool mask for these shows. A really cool fucking mask. So just watch it for Aeroboy's mask, because I thought it was like his best mask he's ever had. I thought it was fucking cool. Then Orin Vite defeated Eric Ryan. Boo. Rematch of the finals of King of the Death matches this year. Boo. Orin Vite beating Eric Ryan. Boo. I don't know, I like Orin Vite. I just don't like him beating guys that I like more than him. What are you gonna do? It's fucking wrestling, you know? Ugh. Then we got John Wayne Murdoch defeats Eric Dillinger, who stepped in for somebody who was injured. I think Kevin Giza. Fucking awesome match. Eric Dillinger is fucking great. John Wayne Murdoch's fucking great. John Wayne Murdoch put him over afters, where I fucking go out your way to watch that match. Fucking awesome. I bought all these shows on Smart Mark as well, by the way, because I actually fucking buy. I don't just bootleg everything. I buy everything I get on IWTV because I'm an actual fan, not a cunt. Then we got a three-way match: Insane Lane, the Carver, and Rebecca Payne. Good match. Insane Lane and the Carver. I want to see them one-on-one. Put them in the fucking chains or the pit, because fucking good match. I really like the Carver's gimmick. I think he's really good. And Rebecca Payne, fucking, she bleeds motherfucking buckets, as we'll find out later on at Queen of the Death matches. Insane Lane won that match, fucking awesome. And then we got the main fucking event. John Wayne Murdoch defeated Orin Vite in Big Vic's House of Horrors, like she was hanging for the ring. Match is fucking great. John Wayne Murdoch won. Thank God. John Wayne Murdoch is... Apparently this year he has wrestled more matches than fucking Roman Reigns. Like, he's wrestled more matches than like Drew McIntyre. He's wrestled like 135 fucking matches or something this year. John Wayne Murdoch wins the IWA Mid-South against Pro Wrestling Trainwreck. show, and has won yet another tournament, another feather in the cap of the motherfucking Duke, John Wayne fucking Murdoch. And let's hope he wins that GCW Ultraviolent title. I don't think he will, but hey ho, there's so much drama and speculation, blah blah blah, who knows. Anyway, check out fucking IWA against Pro Wrestling Trainwreck. Two very, very fucking good shows. Night 1 was fucking good too. I just can't fucking remember because I'm a fucking drunk idiot. Anyway, moving on to another show I watched, mildly more sober this time. IWA Mid-South's Queen of the Death Matches 2021. This was at Southside Turner's. Same building as other shows. I think this was held on the... So they had night 1. Then they had this in the afternoon on day 2. Second night on night 2. And then they had the double death on Sunday. So, we had Thunder Kitty defeats Alice Crowley in the first match, non-tournament for the IWA Women's title. I like Thunder Kitty's gimmick, like throwback gimmick. She's fucking great. Match was really good. Then we had our first opening round match. Deadlier Homes and Gardens death match. As Ludark Shaitan defeats Gabby Gilbert. Gabby Gilbert's fucking money. Her gimmick's fucking great. The match was good. Then we got first round Trick or Treat or Teeth death match. There was like little things, pumpkins with like glass and tacks and shit. And there was like a shark teeth bat. One of them I think got heading to Herzog like this year at some point. Sage Sin defeated Lilith Grimm, who I think was Lilith Grimm's first like deathmatch tournament. Then we got Barefoot Four Corners of Pain as Sarah Dox was defeated by Casey Cattell. This match saw Casey Cattell got fucking syringes put in her fucking feet. Fucking awesome. Casey Cattell's fucking great. Like, the Kirks are awesome. They are so fucking underrated. I know that they're used well in ICW No Holds Barred. And they're used very well this weekend. But like, fuck me. They are really good. Casey Cattell's fucking money. Then, and see this show as well, like there's not a match. There's not a fucking match that went over fucking like 15 minutes. You know? We don't need matches that are 20 minutes fucking all the time, GCW. I'm gonna fucking time them tonight and see how fucking long it takes. I've only got to wait till 4 in the fucking morning to watch. Anyway, I digress. Rebecca Payne defeats Amazing Maria in the whole shebang death match. This match was fucking awesome. Amazing Maria and Rebecca Payne beat the fuck out of each other. Beat the fucking shit out of each other. Really got your way to watch that one. Awesome. Rebecca Payne won. Goes forward. I think like she's had a like fucking career like renaissance since she had that match at King of the Death match. I think when her whole entire face was like a fucking crimson mask. Then we got Ludark Shaitan defeat Casey Cattell. Boo. The semi-finals. So I wanted Casey to go to the finals and win. Ah well. She gets her just desserts the night after. And Rebecca Payne defeated Sage Sin. And in the main event, Rebecca Payne defeated Ludark Shaitan. I thought Shaitan was going to win for sure, but Rebecca Payne won. I think the last time she was Queen of the Death was like 07, 08. So I mean, this show's really, really good. Like, it's fucking really good. Like, women's deathmatch tournament. And it doesn't feature Sadika or Mickey Knuckles, who are like two of the best deathmatch women's wrestlers in the world, and it's still fucking fantastic. Go your way to watch it. Really, really good. IWA Mid-South heading out the park. Feel really fucking bad for them. Everybody says shit about IWA Mid-South, about Ian Rotten and everything, but they always consistently have wrestlers I like, they put on good shows, and they're entertaining. As we move on to the next show, which was a Dutch double death tag team tournament. So basically it's guys and girls teamed up with each other, intergender tag team deathmatch tournament. So, first one, they're all the first round matches are no rope barbed wire matches, by the way. Should say that. Are the semis in the final? I can't remember. I only watched this a couple of fucking days ago. I can't fucking remember. John Lee Murdoch's tagging with Sage Sin. They defeated Brad Cash and Sarah Dox. I think Sarah Dox and Brad Cash are a couple in real life. I think. I can't remember if that's what they said. The match was good, but there is partners can get eliminated in these matches, which is good. There's another thing I've meant to mention so many fucking times in these videos. For IWA, they announce when like 5 minutes have gone. I like that. I don't know why I like it. I think they do it in Japan as well. And they're like, 5 minutes has gone, 5 minutes gone, 5 minutes gone. I don't know why I like it, but I like it. I don't really do that in any other sort of fucking companies, I don't think. Anyway, John Murdoch and Sage Sin defeat Brad Cash and Sarah Dox. Next match we got Insane Pain, which was Rebecca Payne and Insane Lane, defeated Eric Ryan and Gabby Gilbert. Eric Ryan and Gabby Gilbert, a funny team. Gabby Gilbert's are happy and jumpy and cheery and fun and hugs and stuff, and Eric Ryan's just like miserable. That was fucking funny. It'd be nice if they went further in the tournament, but it's Insane Pain, so who knows. Then we got my favourite team, the Kirks, Brandon and Casey, defeated Amazing Maria and JC Rotten. Fucking really good match. Like, I wouldn't say like I'd probably like this this tournament better than the women's tournament. I really like the women's tournament. It's just very diverse. It's just IWA usually gives you like different shit. For, you know, intergender double Dutch tag team deathmatch tournament just randomly. Anyway, then we got Lilith Grimm and Orn Veit defeated Shaitan and Satu Jin. I think they were a replacement for somebody, Satu and Shaitan. I mean, they're a team that you'd think they're going to go to the finals. But they didn't. Orn Veit, who is IWA and Pro Wrestling Train Direct's boy, him and Lilith Grimm defeated them. Then we got the Kirks are against John Wayne Murdoch and Sage Sin. I was for sure Sage Sin and the Duke were going to win, but the fucking Kirks pulled out the motherfucking bag and defeated John Wayne Murdoch and Sage Sin. And Insane Pain defeated Lilith Grimm and Orn Veit. He is not going to the finals of this tournament. And the main event, we had Insane Pain were beaten by the motherfucking Kirks, and Brandon and Casey Kirk, and I think their debuts for IWA Mid-South, won the Dutch Double Death Tag Team Tournament. Fuck yeah. Fucking love the Kirks. And there's a show on tonight, at some point, a deathmatch wrestling documentary thing on IWTV. I think it's like half hour long, an hour long before H2O tonight. And tomorrow night's episode is for the Kirks, and there's a cool fucking t-shirt that I'll fucking put up here that I want to buy, but apparently you're only going to be at H2O, so hopefully somebody somewhere can just like, I'll pay for it, but I just want to buy the t-shirt. Put it on fucking Deathmatch Worldwide, please. Anyway, moving on. I think that's maybe, oh yeah, fuck no, it's not. We've got one more fucking IWA show to go. I watched IWA Mid-South's lethal fucking lottery deathmatch style at the new IWA Mid-South Wrestling Centre in New Albany, Indiana, which has now been fucking over IWA and making them paint lines in the car park and bullshitting them and fucking them over with money. Anyway, it was another interesting concept by IWA. So all the fans had like raffle tickets, and they picked the stipulation. Somebody had a raffle ticket to pick the stipulation. Then another two people had raffle tickets to pick the wrestlers. It was a very, very convoluted thing. But basically, the matches were picked by the fans, essentially. So the first match, we got mirrors. It makes me cringe when I see these mirrors, because I keep thinking somebody's going to be fucking hurt, like fucking Cruel style. I do have Cruel's fucking new 8x10, by the way. The heathen, the motherfucking heathen Cruel. We got Orn Veit against Bobby fucking Beverly, the motherfucking Bev, one of the best fucking deathmatch wrestlers in the United fucking States. Orn Veit fucking beat him. Fuck you, IWA. Why not put over the guys I like? Jesus Christ. Have to get another beer. I've got 16 different beers and IPAs. I think there's like 9 IPAs or ales or whatever, and then there's like 5 beers or lagers. I don't fucking know, I just bought loads of shit from Aldi's. Who knows? I can afford that better, but I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so the Bev got beat by fucking Orn Veit, and it was like best of 7. I think it was like, so they had to put them through like 5, but fuck this. Fucking hell. Then we got Rebecca Payne in a home run derby death match against Insane Lane. So partners fighting against each other. The cosmic ballet goes on. Good match. Rebecca Payne fucking wins. Pushing Rebecca Payne. Fucking hell. Then we got Barbed Wire Madness death match as Amazing Maria defeats Brad Cash. Decent match too. Amazing Maria's last night in deathmatch wrestling, by the way. She retired at the very end of this. So basically, all the people in this show, they make even more convoluted. The fans pick the stipulations. The fans pick the wrestlers wrestle, and then the winners of these matches wrestle in a battle royal, a deathmatch battle royal, and the winner fights Jake Christ in a no-rope barbed wire match for the IWA title. It's just fucking so much going on. Anyway, the next match was probably one of the best matches of the entire night, just because of who was in it. It was Sarah Dox, who didn't really play a factor into it, she was eliminated pretty quickly. Hoodfoot and motherfucking Herzog. Like, Herzog and Hoodfoot, put them in the chains, they are fucking awesome. This is the bit where Hoodfoot got a fucking gusset plate smashed in his head and he was squirting fucking blood. Herzog fucking speared Sarah Dox to a big board at the start. Like, Herzog and Hoodfoot, that is one of the matches that to me is main event fucking caliber anywhere. It was fucking awesome. I won it in ICW. Love Herzog, love fucking Hoodfoot. Go out your way to fucking watch that match. Then we got Bundles and Bulbs Deathmatch, and a match that will go on for as long as time. We got we got John Wayne Murdoch against fucking JC Rotten. Awesome fucking match. John Wayne Murdoch beat JC Rotten as he's known to do. Good fucking match. And then we got Thumbtacks Madness. Satu Jin defeats Dale Patricks. Feel sorry for Dale Patricks. He was like on this meteoric rise in ICW because of the fucking weather. Now he's like on the losing end of things. He lost his fucking Rust belt at RPW. That match was fucking good. Go and check that out on IWB TV. RPW's Boiling Point. They had a tag team tournament. They had people like the Rejects in it. Casanova Valentine and Hoodfoot were a tag team. They had a fucking match between the two of them. The first match was no rope barbed wire with fucking cactuses with Randy West against Remington Raw, and the main event was panes of glass, light tubes and TVs match between Satujin and Dale Patricks, and Satujin won the fucking Rust Deathmatch type. So Dale Patricks on the losing end eventually is going to snap, go motherfucking crazy and just kill everybody. Because Dale Patrick's fucking great. Then we got the Fans Bring the Weapons Battle Royal. Satujin, Mason Maria, Hoodfoot, John Wayne Murdoch, Ornvite and Rebecca Payne. Satujin won! Hooray! Satujin fucking won the Battle Royal. What a fucking crazy, weird Battle Royal it was. It was really entertaining and it was really good. And I really liked the building, so it's a fucking pain in the ass that they're getting like fucked over all the time. IWB are getting fucked over for doing it. I really liked the fucking match. I thought it was really good. In the main event, Jake motherfucking Chris, the IWB World Champion against Satujin. Jake Chris beat Satujin. The match was good. People were fucking bleeding buckets. Satujin went through hell. Jake Chris won. Great fucking match. Great fucking show. And the last show that IWB have basically ran since then, because they're going to do that mystery death match and everything, but they are shut down until next year. A very good show to go out on, very convoluted rules and stipulations and things, but I loved it. I thought it was really good. So go and fucking support IWA and just buy that on Smart Mark Video. Worth it for fucking all the matches involved, especially Hoodfoot, Herzog, Sarah Dox, and especially the main event, and especially John Wayne Murdoch, JC Rotten as well. Now we move on to, I saw Drew Parker, I think's final Big Japan, because he's leaving Big Japan, deathmatch. This was held at Shinkaba First Ring in Tokyo on the 3rd of December as he wrestled Abdullah Kobayashi in a 200 light tubes deathmatch. You can get this on YouTube through Murder Death Kill Club. Great fucking match, just so many light tubes just flung with reckless abandon at each other's fucking faces. A massive fucking coast to coast through a Tokyo Tower. It was fucking awesome. It was really, really, really fucking good. And they both put over each other at the end. Bound to each other in the ring. Both fucking bloody messes. Those two motherfuckers can fucking wrestle deathmatch, man. Abdullah Kobayashi and Drew fucking Parker stole the fucking show. I only saw that match on the show, to be honest. There was a match before it apparently looked really interesting. Crazy Lovers, Takeda and Sakamoto and Ito defeated Hyodo, Hoshino and Ishikawa in a barbed wire board, Kenzen board deathmatch. That sounds fucking interesting, but I don't know if there's any way for me to see that. But anyway, Drew Parker's time in Big Japan was amazing. He won the world title. He didn't hold it for very long, but he was stalwart of the company and he'll be missed from Big Japan. But now he is on his little excursion and he's going to America and hopefully coming to the UK. And I'll get to meet this young man and chat to him about the death matches and all that. My God, anyway. that is the review discussion portion of this fucking episode done. And we move on to talk about GCW's Blood on the Hills, which is still at this point 3.5 hours away. So, GCW is a lot of stuff as always, 8,000 fucking shows a week. They have announced the collective for 2022, which is going to be at the Fair Park in Dallas, fucking Texas, March 31st through to April 2nd, WrestleMania weekend. Live wrestling, merchandise, food trucks, the World Fair, GCW. Seems like they've ripped off the Deathmatch circus. I'm only joking, by the way. That's me being facetious. But I can imagine people would talk like that. Because that's what independent wrestling's like. Why must everything fall down? Honest to God. Just trying to fucking do a little show on the couch and the thing fucking falls down. Anyway, so we've got that. They've also got their fucking... Where are we? They've got the Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame. And if they didn't have so many fucking shows, it'd be easier to find fucking shit on the Hall of Fame. Here we go. So, the Indie Hall of Fame, this will be Saturday, January 22nd. Same day as ICW's 21. Homicide has been inducted at the Indie Hall of Fame. They've been inducted by Chris motherfucking Dickinson. Dave Prazak, who's a fucking 1,000 times better commentator than Kevin Gill, being inducted at the Hall of Fame. Ruckus being inducted at the motherfucking Hall of Fame by Sanjay Dutt. Kinda interesting. I thought being inducted by Robbie Marino, but hey ho. And Jerry fucking Lynn inducted at the Hall of Fame, inducted by Sean Waltman, so that's fucking cool. Then we'll move on to a little preview for Blood on the Hills and a little look at Infinity and To Die for This. So where are we? Blood on the fucking Hills. So we have... Where are we? There's so much crap about this bullshit. Blah blah blah. So we've got a 6-way scramble. Who would have thought? Gringo Loco, Aries, Jimmy Lloyd, Matt Vandergriff, Jack Cartwheel and Ninja Mac. Be decent. Be decent. Atticus Kogar is against Jordan fucking Oliver. Wait, I'm going to check because the one in the cage match might not be the exact card because apparently there's injuries and things like that. So let me just check. So, that scramble, we've got Nick Wayne against fucking Tony Deppen. We've got Alex Zane against Blake Christian. That'll be fucking good. Matthew Justice against Jacob Fatu. AJ Gray is against Jonathan fucking Gresham for the ROH title in a Pure Rules match. The fuck's going on? The Briscoes are defending their GCW tag team titles against fucking Brody King and PC fucking O. We've got the no rope fucking barbed wire between Atticus Kogar and Jordan Oliver, and we've got fucking Bussy, Effie and Ali Catch against Matt fucking Cardone and Chelsea Green. It's a pretty big fucking show for GCW to end out the year. I say end out the year, but they're fucking running New Year's fucking Eve and New Year's fucking Day as well. Jesus Christ. So let's just have a look at what those fucking things, because on December 31st, GCW hosts 2 Infinity. I just, like, do people know how to spend time with their families? I don't know. Who knows? Where are we? Events. Events, I said. Trying to go in cage match to get all this information. Honestly, it never ends. Till infinity. So, for this show so far, we've got Charlie Evans against Ali Catch. Be fucking good. Ho Ho Lun against Jimmy Lloyd. I've never heard of Ho Ho Lun. Be interesting. Drew Parker against motherfucking Akira. PCO has got a fucking open challenge. Everett Connors is going to get destroyed by Atticus Kogar. And we've got probably fucking one of the best high-flying matches you'll see anywhere. Alex Zane and Blake Christian against Dante Leon and Ninja fucking Mac. And then, the next night, Die for This on the 1st. We have got Tracy Williams against Calvin fucking Tankman. We have got Joey Janela against Drew fucking Parker. And we've got the GCW Ultraviolent title between Alex Colon, the champion, and the American Deathmatch champion, John Wayne fucking Murdoch. Oh, dearie me. And we will move on to ICW No Holds Barred. As on the 21st, January 22nd, I will be there live, baby. Hart Ballroom, New York, New Jersey. Get tickets while you fucking can. No Holds Barred 21. The American Deathmatch title is on the line. Reed fucking Bentley against John Wayne Murdoch. The rejects explode. Cruel has finally been announced. We knew this was going to happen, against Justin fucking Kyle. And just announced in the last few days, Clint fucking Margera is going to be fighting Akira. First time ever. That would be fucking awesome. NHB 22 in Chi-Town. Supposedly was going to be at the Summit Park in Illinois, but... And obviously RPW were running the afternoon, not happening, February 26th. They will find the new building and a new venue, as much as Steve and I hates the company and hates Danny DeManto. Anyway, and we've got more shows announced. The 12th and 11th and 12th of March, the Pit and the Chains return to Chattanooga, Tennessee. I believe both shows are going to be happening in the TWE Arena this time, for I assume the Pit 7 and NHB 23. Support ICW, support GCW. Everybody's hating each other. Come on, I just want everybody to get along. I want all the wrestling companies to run all the buildings and have as much glass and violence and barbed wire and tubes as humanly possible. GCW can run the Hammerstein Ballroom if they want. I want to see some fucking blood and guts. Anyway, RPW are running a show. Well, obviously they're going to be running that show in February, but they're running a show in January 29th, and in Michigan at the US Military Vets Motorcycle Club. This is where they had Boiling Point, nice little venue, quite small, but they packed it in. Show's called Cold Blooded. Where are we? I've got a picture of what's going to be in the car. So we've got Justin Kyle against mystery opponent. Justin Kyle is the champion. The Rust belt will be defended. So I'm getting a bit bloated with these beers. Satu Jin defends his title against Otis Kogar. And we've got Iron Beast, which is Shane Mercer and KTB, who have not really been seen in GCW very recently, are against the Midwest Scum, who are the first RPW Tag Team Champions. And also announced we've got MM3 and Madman Pondo and Neil fucking Diamond Cutter. So the show is filling up. Already got 3 matches announced. Well, one supposed match that we don't know about Justin Kyle. Who's he going to defend his title against? I do not fucking know. Then we move on to H2O, as we have their Merry Effing Christmas, which is happening tonight and tomorrow night, which is the 17th and 18th, both at the H2O Wrestling Centre, where we have the card somewhere. So night 1, we have a Christmas Chaos Rumble match. The winner will face Lucky 13 on night 2 for the Danny Havoc Hardcore title. Hall of Fame induction for the motherfucking franchise Shane Douglas. And there was a show, I think it was FWE show, had Danny DeManto on it. He was against Joker on the show. And the franchise Shane Douglas came out and basically said to Danny DeManto, at some point he wants to fight Danny DeManto. I think Shane Douglas is like Danny DeManto's favourite wrestler. He wants to fight him in the chains. So at some point next year, maybe at NHB 21, I don't know, we're going to get DeManto, Shane Douglas in the chains. What the fuck is going on? Anyway, Shane Douglas is going to be fighting Declan fucking Grant. Crazy. We've got couples grudge match. The motherfucking Kirks, Brandon and Casey against Marcus Mathers and Billy Starks. Ross and Bradley defending their tag team titles against Mitch Vallon and Jeff Cannonball. We've got the Taipei Deathmatch, Mark Angel against Jimmy fucking Lion. And Hardcore fucking Rules, we've got Stretch against Lowlife Louis Ramos. So that is night 1, that's tonight. And I might, if I finish doing this fucking show tonight and I am editing it, because I'll be editing on a fucking, I don't know, I'll try and just put it on a different PC. I've got 2 PCs now, basically. Fuck me, there's so much shit going on. Honestly. You would think that sort of having your girlfriend having COVID and you having to self-isolate. I mean, she is fine, by the way, because anybody's concerned. She is actually fine. You would think you'd have more time to do all this stuff, but you don't, because all you do is fucking sleep all day, because you're not used to fucking sleeping. Anyway, night fucking 2 of the H2O's Merry Effing Christmas. This is on Saturday night, tomorrow night. Some matches announced for this. We've got Austin Luke against Billy Starks. We've got the Danny Havoc Hardcore title match, which is the winner of the Rumble tonight against Lucky. We've got the Bev, the motherfucking Bobby Beverly against Matt fucking Tremont. I cannot wait for that. Hybrid Championship match, Kennedy Copeland against Brandon Kirk. Come on, fucking Brandon, hope he wins that. And we've got the main event, Rat in a Cage match, as Bam Sullivan takes on Mouse. My fucking god. And there is an announcement of a company in Canada I'd never heard of, FML. I don't know how to pronounce it in Canadian, I'll put it up here. Or French, not Canadian, Jesus Christ. I make myself sound so uncultured. It's almost as if I'm from fucking Scotland. Anyway, FML are putting on a hardcore deathmatch tournament on February 5th in Canada. And we have announcements for this. Bam Sullivan, Schlack, Sexy Motherfucking Eddie, Pondo, one of the guys from Team Tabernacle, I think it's Matthew St. Jacques, or Jacques, Mardo, G Raver, XS, fuck me, IWS fucking legend, XS and fucking Sexy Eddie, and IWS fucking legend and returning deathmatch fucking legend Viking, one of my favourite fucking wrestlers of all time, Viking, who was in GCW's TOS 1. Love fucking Viking. And with the ICW No Holds Barred announcing that show that has now been cancelled and going to move to a different building, they're saying they're going to bring in people from Canada. I hope they fucking bring in Viking, because I love fucking Viking. Now quickly I'll just say rest in peace to fucking Jimmy Rave, who died this week. Jimmy Rave was a fucking great fucking junior heavyweight, cruiserweight fucking wrestler. Remember him in TNA when he was in the Rock and Rave Connection with Lance Hoyt. I remember him from very, very early days of me watching CZW. I remember he was in like Best of the Best fucking 3. I remember a match between him and it had AJ Styles in it and Jason Cross, blast from the past, and somebody else, but I remember Jimmy Rave was in the fucking Embassy in Ring of Honor. Jimmy Rave's a great fucking wrestler and he's a sad state of affairs. I'm sure he got his legs fucking amputated and one of his arms amputated recently. So hopefully he's, you know, found some peace, because it's a fucking shame. A very young guy, a very fucking talented fucking junior heavyweight wrestler, and should have done a lot more in the wrestling business. So rest in peace, Jimmy fucking Rave. And moving on, we've got No Peace Underground has crawled back from the depths of the fucking soundbar. All the bullshit and more bullshit fucking buildings. Fuck's sake, man. Love No Peace Underground. They deserve better. Them and VXS Wrestling are putting on a show on January 22nd. But what I've read on the thing is January 22nd. I read something that was on the Friday. 22nd is Saturday, so I assume they mean the 21st. And their show's called Already Dead in Westville, New Jersey. So it's going to be a deathmatch show of VXS wrestlers against No Peace Underground. So at least No Peace Underground's coming back. And finally, there's going to be a match on December 18th between Tank and Merc at Killer Be Killed, sold out. This is at the TWE Arena. So fucking, I mean, I assume you can maybe watch this on IWTV. I have no fucking idea. I just saw a Rev promo. Support these fucking companies, support these fucking guys. Rest in peace, Jimmy Rave. Hopefully everybody sorts out their fucking building bullshit. Steve and I, and Danny DeManto, and GCW and ICW. I just want to watch fucking good death matches. And I will say, obviously it's obvious which company I support more, but I support fucking deathmatch wrestling over everything. So this has been episode 28. It's been a long time coming because of work and COVID and bullshit. Anyway, Merry Christmas, Chucky. Thank you, everybody. And as we say on the News That Broke Glass, I almost forgot. This box, I knew I'd forget that. This box contains deathmatch fucking history. An 8x10 of fucking Neil Diamond Cutter. Thank you for the support from across the pond, you fucking rule. Welcome to the pack. From Neil Diamond Cutter, thank you. I also got some cards. I got this from Neil a while ago. Support Neil Diamond Cutter, he's going to be coming back. Some cards. These are Neil Diamond Cutter's fucking knee pads. He's got new ones now. He has had these from Insane 8 a couple of years ago, or Insane 8 a year ago. Neil Diamond Cutter's fucking knee pads. Deathmatch fucking history right here. And Neil Diamond Cutter's fucking gloves. And they are fucked. Covered in cuts and blood and scratches and everything. Throughout his entire ICW No Holds Barred career, IWA, the last 2 years these have been Neil Diamond Cutter's gloves and knee pads, and I'm very, very happy to have them as part of my collection. So thank you, Neil. This will be going up on the wall. Oh, you can smell the fucking blood off them, man. Anyway, I nearly forgot about that because it was sitting there. It should have been sitting there, but it wasn't. Anyway, this is the news that broke glass, episode 28. No deathmatch, no fucking life. Fuck building bullshit. Thank you very much. I'll speak to everybody later.